and welcome back to this lecture on Revit. Okay, so let's get started. I'll just go into Revit. In Revit, as I already told you, we already have Insert. Go to the Insert panel in the Search panel and go to Import PDF, as we have a PDF floor plan. If you have a CAD file, you can import that as well. But for now, we're going to import the PDF. I'll go to my desktop. On the text drop, I have right here this sheet. Now I will go for 300 dpi. That's up to you completely. Okay, I'll place this here. Now we also have the import image option. I will also import the image of the house that I have. This is right here now. Now we have our floor plan here. We're going to work over it so we can achieve, or we can create the product that we're trying, which is the image up here. We need to scale this. Since the picture is of a random size, you can scale it up, scale it down, whatever you want. If you're importing a CAD file, it will have already been scaled, but for this, you'll have to scale it yourself. Now, for example, if you see here, I already know some dimensions of this house, so I'll use them to set my image up to scale. Alright, that's a wrap from me today. I hope you all understood this clearly and easily. I will see you very soon for our next training on Revit, which will be about tracing walls. Hello everyone, and welcome back to this lecture all about tracing walls. Alright, so let's come here now. I have these detailed levels and whatnot. We have the wireframe. I'll just go into wireframe since I'll only see without it. If I go on the wall menu, I click the wall, I select my wall. Now, as I'm drawing, as you can see, my wall doesn't only see what's underneath it. So in order to see what's underneath it, I'll just go and wireframe it. Now my wall is there, but I'll just need to trace all of this. I'll choose a wall again. I'll go into wall, I'll choose the generic 300M wall, and I will just trace it. You don't need to be very precise as we're just learning right now, so no worries. We will roughly align according to what I have over here. It does not need to be exactly as it is. You can go about with your own dimensions. I turn this to wall center line as I like it that way. You just need to set it up like this. Now I will just select wall. I will select a thinner wall, which is not 300. I will go for something like 138, or you can go for 140. I will just select this and go for this. Now I want to connect this wall to this one. So I don't have to extend it manually. I can just go into modify. I have this trim extend TR multiple. So I just click on it. I just click this end of the wall and select the other element. The wall will automatically be extended, as you can see. Alright, I'll go back to drawing my walls. Now our walls are complete, but we do have some cleaning to do. Now, for the cleaning part, we have to clean these walls. You can simply go Align, click over here, and click this now. Sorry, we do have to go like this actually. This wall is not aligned, it doesn't look okay. So I will just click this. I will click on the other wall and it will become aligned to it. On this wall, I have this as well. So I'll just fix it up, no problem. Just right there. Now, we will also need to draw the outer line, which is the outer dimension of our wall. I will go into my brick wall and I'll just draw it up like this. Now click over here and go into 3D. And as you can see, you set up the basics of the wall with an outer line. Alright, well, that's a wrap from me today. I hope this was clear and understandable for you all. And I will see you very soon for the next part of this Revit training. Hello everyone, and welcome back to this lecture all about Revit. Today, we will be learning how to set levels. So, we're going to see how to set up the levels for these walls. Like, these are huge walls. Now, I go into an elevation mode from the Properties project browser. You have the elevations channel, and in which you have all the sites you can go to, depending on what you need. I will go to East, and I have my levels here. Now, first of all, I want to move this to the right. I will drag it down like that, and now I want to add another level. I'll just go to the Architecture tab. I'll go to Levels, and I'll click on Click Lines. Then, I'll set my offset to 4000 again. Now, if I go to level 1, my offset will be 4000. But I can choose if it's downwards, minus 4000, or upwards with plus 4000. Now, if I choose level 2, I can set up my level from the level 2 offset. I will click, and I created the level 3, which has a height of 8000. Now, I will rename my levels. This is our ground floor. Click on Yes. This is our first floor. Just click Yes. And now, this is our roof. Now we also need some level that is like above our ground floor. So I will just rename this soil and I will create another level, which would be 150. Or you can go for 200 millimeters above our ground floor. Now this would be over the ground floor. Now, since these are overlapping, you can change the scale. Like if I go for 1000, they will enlarge even more. But if I go for something smaller, like 125, they become even smaller. I can go even smaller, like 1/5. Now it's very small, but we will keep it at 150, which is all right. Okay, so that's it for the setting up of levels. You can also manually draw levels, either from the left or right sides. If you want to, you can. Or you can use the offset for the levels as well. For the roof, we have 8000, and for the first floor, we have 4000. Now, if you want to make anything, I will get into why the floor levels are important. Whatever we're setting up, we have, let me select this one. I have the option of selecting whatever level I want for this wall. I can enter manually what height I want, but if I require some fixed level, which is an easier way because I can just select first floor, and my level of the wall would be set to first. So this is how you can set up your levels. This is a very low number for our floor slab. So we're going to go for something like 300 millimeters instead. Okay, that's it from me today. I hope you all understood this well, and I will see you soon for the next lecture, all about drawing floors. Hello everyone, and welcome back to this course on Revit. Today, we're going to be learning how to draw floors. So, we're going to copy this to our ground floor, as we're going to draw the floor at the ground level. As I showed you in the previous levels tutorial, we have our soil just a bit above our ground floor. Let me just reduce the scale so it's visible. Alright, so we have the soil and we have the ground. Since our floor slab is going to be on the ground, we're going to go touch up our ground floor first. So we'll go to our project, we'll unpin our picture that has been embedded and pinned. You'll just copy it, go for Command or either click right here. Click on this copy, then paste to align the selected views. Or you can simply use Ctrl-C and go here. And then click Ctrl-V. Now just roughly align this to this, and you're good to go. Moving on, we're going to again pin this and click over here on the selected pin. So the bulb will be selected. Now we're going to draw different floors for the floor part. We're going to go into our Architecture tab. We have the floors here. We have different types of floors for our architectural, structural, floor by face, etc. Now, we're just going to work with floor architectural labs. We are not concerned with much of the structure right now. So, we're going to floor that is structural. We have a couple of types here, like concrete, for example. So, we have the 300 millimeters, and we're going to modify this for our needs, since we have the whole boundary. Okay, so now for the floor, basically, you can just draw with the tools that you have, and the floor will be created. We're going to use pick lines as well, which will make it easier for us to draw our floor. As we can see, simply go here, and now it looks like we're in the drawing room. We will first draw the floor of our lobby and outside area. So for this part, this lobby right here, we will go and select our walls like this. Just click on the wall and the line will be drawn. Keep clicking and select all the walls until you have the required floor, like until it's all done. Since this line is extending, you can simply right-click here and extend. The shortcut for this is TR. You click TR and select the two lines. So that line will automatically be gone. Now you do the same for the other two lines as well. Click, click, and it will be done. And to extend, like this line is also extending, like it's not aligned with our other dimensions, but rather it goes further away. We just want it up to it, so we do the same again, and now we have a complete part. But we have a different floor over here, and a different floor here. So now, we're just going to draw this floor right here. Okay, for that, we will use the manual line tool. I will go from right over here, like this, or no, it goes like this. Draw according to the other floors. Great, that's it. Go over the TR again and trim and extend depending on your dimensions. Trim and extend. Select all the extra lines that we have, like this. Okay, you can click and drag it to the left side and all of the lines will be selected. Click delete. And now we have an offload. We click OK. And now our floor is at the ground level, of course. Alright, that's a wrap from me today. I hope this was clear and understandable for all of you. And I will see you very soon for the next lecture, where we'll be talking all about changing materials. Until then, have a good one, and I will see you very soon. Hello everyone, and welcome back to this new lecture on Revit. Today, we're going to talk about changing materials. So, we are about to learn how to change the type we want to edit. Now, you can't just change the thickness, since Revit is a BIM software, and that will cause an issue. Instead, you're going to edit the structure. You have different material options here on this pop-up window. Now, as you can see, we have core boundary, and we have the above boundary as well. I give my core boundary as concrete, which is the material we need. Well, the slab will be of concrete. Concrete cast in STU. Pick this one and reduce the thickness to 200. Now I will click on Insert and we'll insert another layer. Now I will click over here on the Up button. Now this layer right here will be over the floor. I'm not sure what the correct word is, maybe a layer or paneling, something like that. A floorboard maybe. In any case, it will be all over the floor. So it's our type of flooring. I will select the oak type of material. Okay, here oak flooring. Now for this, we have a thickness defined as 100 millimeters. Let's click OK and click Apply. Alright, so now we've done the material changes. As you can see, we have a different amount of rooms in this house. So we have a drawing room, a kitchen room, server quarters, and whatnot. So now we're going to draw different floors for every room. We'll draw 3 types, which are quite basic. I'm going to edit the type again. I'll just duplicate the already created floor. Simple as that. Okay, so I click on duplicate. I will go back to edit again. And now for my bathrooms, I don't want wood flooring or up flooring. I will need tiles. I'll click on tiles, or if you don't have tiles, you can just drag this and enlarge this and click over it. Like, just enlarge the window and type tiles. Again, now I go for tile. I have a few tiles here. Just increase the space to see the full names. We have ceramic tiles. Perfect. So I need these, or I can go for different kinds of tiles. So yes, we have many different types of styles. Just select whatever tile you want. I will just go for this 15 by 15 dimension, which is good enough for me. I will just click right here on this arrow and my tile will be loaded. Now my tile is loaded into the current project materials. This is a library that Revit has. These are the tiles. You can see that this is what is in our materials. right now. Okay, so I'll just apply this now. We also need one more that is complete concrete. So I will let you type it in again for practice. I will just duplicate this for now. Okay, so now I will go into this. Just remove this right here. This I will remove the whole part. Now we just need the 300mm thick concrete. I click OK. I will rename this as well. So concrete 300. Don't hesitate to rename your floor types, as it's easier to navigate them and find them again when your project becomes more complicated. I will also rename the other two as well. So this is oak flooring, 300mm. I will do the same for the tiles. I have this right here. I will rename these two tiles 300mm and click OK. Alright, so that's how we can change our types of tiles. Alright, that's it from me today. I hope that this lesson was clear and understanding, and I will see you very soon for a new lecture all about finishing our floors. Until then, have a good one, and I will see you very soon. Hello everyone, and welcome to this new lecture all about Revit. Today, we will be talking about finishing all floors. So, first of all, we'll apply the tiles in the bathrooms. We simply select a rectangle tool. Since I have a rectangle shape here, I will just select that. I go over the bathroom surface and I click Done. I have one more bathroom here. I'll do the same then again, or you can go for the outside wall as well, like up to here. Do the same for this bathroom to the end of the wall. We also have a powder room. I need tiles there as well, so I'll just do the same. And that's it. Click this green button to finish the operation. Just click here, and they are done. You can further convert it into fine or whatever size you need. So, moving on. We're now just going to go through all the floors. I'll go into floors again. I'll just select all the floors. I'll draw out all my walls. I'll click over here and over here. Just select all the remaining walls that floors. Sorry, we don't have this strip. Rather, we have the oak flooring. Just click and select all of the walls surrounding the rooms you want to change. And for the kitchen, we're going to have tiles. So we're not going to select it, it will be for later. Okay, so I continue selecting. I'm very sorry, I know this is a bit of a boring process. Okay, I selected all the rooms that I needed. Oh, no, we still have the servants' quarters left. I'll do those as well. Okay, for TR again, I'll just select all Control Z, and that's it. It might give you an error, but you don't need to take it into account. Now here we have concrete. So I'll be getting that concrete material. I'll just go into floor again and select my concrete 300mm floor, and I'll go for this. We should also add it to the car parking. Draw this. Now I'll go into my tiles floor again for the following lectures. All right. Well, that's a wrap for me today. I hope this was clear and understandable, and I will see you very soon for our next lecture all about floor patterns. Have a good one, and see you soon. Hello everyone, and welcome back to this lecture on Revit. Today, we're going to talk about floor patterns. So we'll learn how to add textures, texture lines, or patching into our floors. Okay, so just click on the Edit type and select the floor. The way you'll select the floor is just by navigating to a wall near the floor that you know you have. Click on the wall. Well, now actually don't click. Just pan over the wall and click Tab, Tab again, and the blue outline will appear on the floor. Highlight and click on it. Now my tile floor is selected. I'll go into Edit type. I'll go into Edit. I'll simply go into our tiles and go click over there. And we have the patterns right here. Okay, so my tile is selected. I have foreground pattern, which I want to add. I'll simply add this to crosshatch that I have. I'll click Apply, I'll click OK, Apply again. Okay, let's try by selecting my other floor. I'll go into Edit type. For this one, I just want some simple vertical lines. We have a cut pattern, but we also need a foreground pattern. I'll just select some, or you can also go for horizontal lines, of course. Click Apply. So we have the lines now as well. So we need to add the tiles into our kitchen too. Just select the floor again from the bathrooms. Double click on it so we can edit it. Now I'll add these as well. I'll just do this. Click OK. Now we have the tile. Now we have some blocks here that we need to add. I'll just go into floor again. You can either add a new floor or you can edit that one as well. I'll just select my line and go for this. Just keep going to draw these and save the project if you want, like we've done here. Alright, that's it from me today. I hope this was clear and understandable as usual, and I will see you very soon to talk about the first floor. Hello everyone, and welcome back to this lecture all about Revit. Okay, so today we're going to talk about our first floor. So if you want to do the bottom floor that is under the first floor, you just need to go into your properties menu that we have right here. We have underlay, and if I click on none, everything will be gone. But if you enable it and select whatever floor I want, it will be visible. Now we're going to create a simple outline for the first floor. I'll be using the line tool. I simply go to the model line and I select the pick line tool, and I'll draw my outlines first that I need for the sides of the house. This is just so that you can have an idea of what I'm going to do right now. I'll extend this wall up to here. Or you can also create an outline like this, like I had here. Yeah, so this is the basic outline. Also, the first floor. We will have some more information. For now, we're going to go into our ground floor, as we can see. I'll do the same process as this bedroom on the first floor as well. I will just click Tab, or I will just copy these, or you can also create your new ones. I'll create new ones. I'll simply go for my floor and I'll pick lines like this. Now this will be my bathroom, so I'm going to select tiles. I also have a bathroom here on the first floor as well. It'll be right over here, so it also needs tiles. Let's not forget the kitchen as well. Just over here, and we're good to go. You can either click attach or not attach. It's completely up to you. Now we're done with the bathrooms. I need some floor slabs now. I'll go for my floor again, and now I'll choose the oak flooring, and I'll draw out my floors. Then I'll use pick. You just need to pick all the lines and you're good to go then. And that's it. Okay, oh, actually, there's one still left. We have some floors remaining. This one is the concrete floor. We also have our terraces remaining. I'll just draw out my terraces and select the floor concrete 300. And I have a terrace overhead and one over here. Okay, so this space is white, which means it's a void. This is also white. So we'll leave this middle floor for now, and we will only draw it once we're done drawing the stairs. All right, well, that was it for today's lecture. I hope that this was clear and understandable for you all, and I will see you very soon to talk about stair types. I'll see you very soon.